and the academic dishonesty comment had been removed from their transcript, and the students were exonerated. This is the first time in the Federation where the case involving that many students turned out to be in favor of the students. This clearly shows when you have the right student leader representing you, you're not alone in your moment of need. In my last campaign, students brought to my attention many concerns. For example, lack of wireless infrastructure, lack of computers, student space, and the shuttle bus that was yes, and the shuttle bus as well. So, as many of you have seen, there has a lot of progress been made with the shuttle bus, with the wireless, and with the student spaces. Just look around you, look at the student center itself. Awareness. SSF is no longer just an office on the first or third floor, and not only a handful of students know about the SSF. SSF is now known in all corners at every campus. The campus spirit is high due to the hard work of the council members, the staff, and the student ambassadors. It is also a reflection of our commitment to see the input of the students in everything we do. This progress would have not been possible had it not have been the kind of leadership that I brought to the office of the president. I believe in continuous improvement. SSF belongs to the students and should address the needs and concerns of the students. I promise more of the same, and I appreciate your support. Please vote Samir Abdi, March 29th on my side. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sino. Seems like you cannot hear me properly because I was sitting down there and I was listening to our Vice President's speech. I had a bit of a difficulty at points hearing that, so if there's any problem, please let me know at any point. I'll clear my voice so you can hear me better. So, as you know, and some of you do, my name is Sino Okabat. I'm a student from the smallest campus of Seneca, Markham, and I've been there for 3 years now. I've been contributing to the students' success ever since the very beginning I stepped with the doors of Seneca College. That began with becoming a mentor for the SMART program of Seneca College. From there, mentoring students from all across the world, international students and domestic students. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me better now? That's great. So, from the mentoring program, I continued my time as a lead mentor, and became a lead mentor. And out of the nearly 20,000 full-time students that we have at Seneca, there are only 8 lead mentors all across the campuses. The job and duty of lead mentors is to lead by example, is to show the students the path to success, and to guide them, to support them, and to provide them with any kind of assistance they may need in order to become successful. So that's one of the main things I've been working on in the past 2.5 years. Other than that, I served time as the Vice President of Finance for the Marketing Association of Seneca College. I was in charge of dealing with finances, with accountability, making sure that the numbers do match the actual expenditures, and that the people who are benefiting from the community, from the club, are actually having a great time as members. Because they do pay, just like with SSF, a small fee. To some it's small, to some it's large. It's $50 for the Marketing Association, it is $100 for the Student Federation. And that's why, when you are deciding the next president who will represent you, I ask of you to please choose carefully, because they're dealing with your money, because they're responsible for the money you're spending here at Seneca. And the experience you will be taking away with you as you leave Seneca. So when you do leave and you look down, the road back to your time at Seneca, you will be proud of being a Senecan. You will be delighted to tell your friends, tell the people who may wish to pursue college education to come to Seneca and attend Seneca. On top of that, I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. So I've been at Seneca previously, back in 2006, as a civil engineering student. I was studying here alongside many students, and I saw some of the people who were studying together with me leave as a reason that they didn't feel any support. They came to Seneca, they were kind of lost, they didn't know what they wanted. So because they didn't feel the need and the support that was provided for them, they did not benefit from it, and they had to leave early and not continue their education with Seneca College. That's the reason of miscommunication. If there is a strong communication at Seneca College and SSF to the students, telling them what is available for them, what they can benefit from, and how they can proceed in excellence, they will not be able to encounter it just like you guys have. Many of you are here because you've heard of SSF through the ambassador program that Samir contributed to the SSF. And thank you, Samir, for doing that. This is a great opportunity. However, many students across the other campuses and across this campus are not benefiting so much from that. Because either at the time that the masters are going around talking to students, they're not available to speak with them, or they're not receiving information through SSF site because they're not well connected to it. The most important thing we should have for SSF is to have an app that the students, and we have about 80% of our students use smartphones. The students who use smartphones need to be able to contact and receive the information on SSF through an app that's suitable to their device. And that's one of the main things that we'll focus on in order to better our communication with the students and help them have their time at Seneca.
Okay, our next candidate is Damien Copeland. Okay, 5 minutes.
Mic check. Everybody can hear me? Yeah. All right. I want to thank all of you for coming out and taking your time to listen to myself, Sina, and Samir speak. I want to thank Samir and Sina as well for stepping in the line and standing up there to represent us as students. Right? I want to say hello, my friends and fellow Seneca students. My name is Damien Copeland, right? And I'm running for the honor, the distinct honor, I should say, as representing us as our Seneca Student Federation president. Please, I want to know that I'm saying representing us and not you. This is because, much like yourself, I'm a Seneca student. Just like you guys, I go through the day in, day out things of trying to make sure that I have my assignments in for classes and that sort of thing as well. I'm also a Seneca. We're all here. This is why I titled my campaign platform Seneca One. This stands for one school, one goal, one community. My reason for running to be president is simple. I really want to unite the student base. Currently, we're a body of students that we have a pocket of students over here, a pocket of students over here. Our ability as your president, whether it be myself, Sina, or Samir, really depends on how united we are as one student front. When it comes time to speak with the decision makers of Seneca College, on our behalf, on behalf of students, and advocate it, right? When we do this as a united student base, when they realize that we're speaking from a student voice of 10,000 strong, as opposed to 300, it makes a big difference, right? So I really want you guys to think about this, right? How effective can we be if we really unite as one school? Whether you're from Newnham, Markham, even the Jane campus, because they both King, no matter where you are. One thing we all share is the common bond. I first got involved with Seneca Student Federation as co-founder and president of a club called SENE, S-E-N-E, which stood for Student Executive Network and Enterprise, right? Throughout the year, I worked with SSF through some other volunteer stuff, the events and stuff that Samir himself had put on as well at the time because he was working as a programmer. I was successful within that role as president and received, along with another of my fellow council member, producer who's here, a prize for being the best club of the year. This was last year. I felt that we deserved more in terms of events, so I ran to be a coordinator and put on events. Right, so I've been putting on a lot of events here to raise team spirit, right, within the council as well as within the school. One of the things that I really want to communicate to you guys is it doesn't matter how well you participate in things as far as your homework, it doesn't matter what grades you get. If you go to an employment opportunity, you cannot communicate effectively and correspond and exchange ideas and information across the table with that person. If you cannot communicate, network, and sell yourself properly, you're not getting that job. This is one of the things that I really want to push. Also, as president, I have something else that I really want to push, which is called a pathway learning. What pathway learning is, a lot of us here as students or friends come to Seneca, we take a program, and then we switch to another program because we're not aware at the time that we first came what it is that we truly are best at or what it is that we want to do. Pathway learning, in order to effectively implement this, I'll be putting on workshops along with the school, right, to facilitate students who are just coming in, especially within like the first year, so that they can figure out what is it that is your objective. Is your objective an educational goal or is your objective a professional goal? Right? If your objective is to go to university and take something else, then it's really crucial and important that you understand what the courses and curriculum is that you need to be taking. These are some of the things that will help us as students to better effectively utilize our time. Right? One of the other things that I really want to push is really, guys, that Seneca one school, one goal, one community. If you elect me as president, I promise that or I should say our concerns as students is going to be what Seneca Student Federation is all about. It's about a student-first focus, right? So I really want you to think about this when it comes time on next week, Thursday, March 29th and 30th, when you're casting your vote. Please vote Damien Copeland to help me to unite the school and make Seneca one school, one goal, and one community. Thank you.